That green anole right there that you guys see in the middle, this is his territory. His name is Thor. You're gonna see him head bob, letting all the males in the area know that this is mine. So his territory right here is one of the biggest territories in the garden right now. It's probably the best territory to me because all the space that it has and all of these branches, a lot of anoles or females can fit into it. And then just below is a perfect hunting area for them. So all they have to do is go down and then they can grab crickets and beetles just below. But what I wanted to point out in today's video is something that I mentioned in the last documentary that I did. If you guys haven't saw that, it's about a dominant green anole named Baratheon. His territory isn't too far from this one. Baratheon challenges every male that enters his territory, and in that video I mentioned that you don't end up ruling a long time if you challenge every male. That's how they wear themselves out fast. But Thor, he rules like a dominant green anole that's going to be dominant and hold the territory for a long time. We're going to see an example of that right now. That male green anole to the right coming down the branch is entering Thor's territory. And I want you guys to watch how he handles this. As soon as the intruder enters Thor's territory and sees him, he does a submissive head bob to Thor. Because Thor's head bob, he's really doing push-ups and he's expanding his dewlap. He kind of flinched at that sudden movement. That tells us that he's nervous while he's trying to enter Thor's territory. What he's doing right now is asking Thor, can he get permission to enter before he enters? And this is a respectful way to do it. He didn't just climb down the branch and then jump right into Thor's territory. If he had done it like that, then Thor would have had to react. The lizard that's head bobbing right now and shedding, that's one of Thor's females, and his other female is just across from him on that leaf right there. All the lizards below that are brown on this branch, those are all submissive males. They're juveniles or just small males that don't have a territory that want to bask here. What this intruding anole wants to do is come bask with the other submissive anoles. We can tell they're submissive by their body language. Notice how they clutch on to the branch and stay low. They're not standing tall, because if they were standing tall, then that's a form of disrespect. Notice how the females can stand however they want to stand. They can stand up, but all of the males are all clutched on. This is probably the best territory in the garden, and Thor is going to dominate it for a long time. The only way I can see him losing his territory with the way that he conducts himself is if another larger male comes over here and is willing to challenge him and defeats him. I don't think it's going to happen for a while because he's huge. He's by far the biggest male green anole in the habitat. Thor is keeping his eye locked on this male that's climbing up the branch right here. It's climbing up a little bit too high, getting too close to the females, and it's making Thor uncomfortable. Now it edged up even more, so Thor is going to have to react. And let's watch how he handles this situation. First, he's going to start off by challenging the anole. He's going to head bob and then display his dewlap while he's sizing him up. And the anole doesn't react. He stays submissive. So this means that Thor has already run. And the way that Thor rules, I know that he's not going to attack because he doesn't have to. And Thor never attacks when he doesn't have to. Next, I want to show you guys how Thor handles this dominant green anole right here. This is the territory directly to the right of Thor's territory. He just ate a beetle and now he climbs up to his basking spot. And we'll see him start to do his head bobs and his dewlap displays, letting everybody know that this is his section right here. You see how this territory is a lot smaller than Thor's. We only see the dominant anole and then two others in his section. This is where he had made his way into Thor's territory. He's at the bottom. And then we see Thor right there greeting him as he came in with the head bob and a dewlap display. Now we just watched him, the intruder, head bob and dewlap display in his territory. But now that he's in Thor's territory, there's no head bobbing and there's no dewlap displays. He's kind of just looking around. And look how mellow and relaxed that Thor looks while there's another male in his territory. Alright, I'm going to end the video right here, you guys. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't. If you haven't got to check out the documentary that I did, go check it out. I'll leave the link in the description. Tomorrow's video is going to be about this night anole that goes hunting in Thor's territory. It's going to be real interesting. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Much love.